Let's start a new reading vlog because it is Tuesday. I'm almost done with work. I think I have like an hour left. Yeah, I have like an hour left of work. And guys, I am in the middle of so many things and I don't do well. I don't do well with that. I don't do well with being in the middle of too many books. But when I have like a stack of books and I'm like, I want to read these books, that doesn't work with me. I need to like kind of like a horse with blinders. Like I need to like zero in and focus on the thing that I'm trying to finish. So I don't know where my copy of Symphony of the Fallen Stars. I'm doing a reread of that in preparation for the arc that the author so kindly gifted me of Symphony of the Lost Dreams. So hoping to finish that relatively soon within the next day or so that I can move on to the arc for the new book. I don't even remember how far into that I am, but I'm going to say like 100 pages still. Because I didn't even read yesterday, guys. I didn't even read yesterday. I was editing a video to get posted for midweek, and I didn't even pick up a book yesterday, which is totally fine. It's Friday night. It's Friday night. I dropped my kid off at her grandma's. She's going to be there until Tuesday because Wednesday they have Friendsgiving at daycare. And then Thanksgiving, obviously. I wanted her to be here. So it's just us this weekend until Tuesday. I don't remember last time I sat down and read. I think I filmed a clip of me reading the day that we made the pumpkin brownies. But I don't know that I actually like updated you guys or anything. I finished Symphony of the Fallen Stars. I loved it. That was probably like my 4th or 5th reread of it. I really enjoyed it. I am 39% of the way into Symphony of the Lost Dreams. I really, really loved Symphony of the Fallen Stars, which is why I reread it so much. That story is very much so contained. Like it occurs between 2 main characters. There's like maybe a couple of side characters. It's contained to a setting, really. And with Symphony of the Lost Dreams, the author has expanded. Like we have such a larger cast of characters, and the world itself has also grown. It's expanded quite a bit. And a part of me at first was kind of like, oh, like that's kind of jarring. But then as I continue to read, I'm growing to appreciate it because in book 1, the author gives you the chance to connect with the main characters, to like really understand their motivations and to believe in their relationship and to believe in the characters as their own like singular characters as well. And then in book 2, it feels like I have this very deep confidence in the Deathbringer and Cassiana. So getting to meet all these other side characters, I'm really just kind of like watching them interact with them and like seeing how they take what other characters are saying and doing around them. It's real. I like it. I actually really like it. I think it's paced well because, again, you get that first book to like settle into the story, understand those two main characters, their motivations. Like you get to know them so well, and then in book two, you get to see how they handle themselves on a more like global level or like a larger stage. I'm just really enjoying it. So I am hoping to finish this one by tomorrow because I still have not started Iron Gold. My problem is because I've told myself that when I'm done with this, I'm going to start Iron Gold, I no longer want to read Iron Gold right now. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Just being petty with myself. Does that even make sense? So, I also have The Bear and the Nightingale because it's only like 300 pages, I believe. So, I have that and I have Iron Gold. When I'm done with this, we're going to see where my headspace is at. If I'm still feeling that more like whimsical, fantasy-esque type story, I'll go with The Bear and the Nightingale. I don't know that it's whimsical, but something about the cover makes me think it's whimsical. I don't know. And then if I do feel up to have that more like that hardier, more adventurous sci-fi, then I will go with Iron Gold and start that buddy read. Good morning. It's Saturday? Saturday morning? I am just gonna hang out on this couch until my friend tells me that she's on her way. If she's still coming, because it's raining outside. So I don't know if she's actually gonna come. But I'm just gonna sit on this couch until she texts me. Made myself some coffee. Un cafecito. And now I'm torn between what I want to read for a little bit. I kind of want something. I don't know. I don't know what I want to read. I just know that I want something easy to read. I don't want to work hard. I put Iron Gold right back on that chair where I got it from because I was like, you're going to make me do stuff with my brain and my heart, and I don't want to do all that. I don't want to do all that. I'm tired. So, just trying to figure out like what I want to read this morning. I think I'm going to go with some more of Symphony of the Lost Dreams. But I also pulled out Survive the Night. I don't know if I told you guys, but I DNF'd that in a reading vlog that I was doing. Because the narrator was so unreliable. It was starting to like mess with my head. I was like, I don't like this anymore. But I've been thinking about it ever since I DNF'd it. So I picked it back up and it's right there. And I'm thinking maybe I'll try to finish that this weekend because I don't know. I've just been thinking about it nonstop since I DNF'd it. And I'm like, that has to mean something. If it means it's going to be good or bad, I don't know. But it means I'm going to give it another shot for sure. For sure. So I just need to find the remote. So I can put on my little vintage ambiance. I've been finding these cutie, like animated type vintage ambiance videos or whatever on YouTube, and I love them so much because they play like old time jazz or like just old time music, and then the background of the video or whatever, like the photo is always something like cartoonish, and they're just so cute. They're so cute. I love the lo-fi ones too, but these are just hitting the spot. I think probably because of the season, maybe. I don't know. And yeah. And it just is annoying because some of the ambiance videos, I can't tell if it's AI or not. Like the scenery, the scene that's set, I can't tell if it's real or not. So it makes me not enjoy them as much just because I'm like, I don't know if did a person do this or is this just like ChatGPT got on his bitch and put together an ambiance video? You know what I mean? So I've been enjoying the vintagey ones because those I feel like are not AI. They're just drawn. I don't know. I could be fucking wrong. I could be wrong about everything. And the sky is in fact not blue. It is purple green. At this point, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I have really bad cramps today. I thought they were bad yesterday, but that was just a taste of what was coming my way. Woke up this morning and I'm sore. I can't tell what part of my body is sore. So I took like 17 Advil. And I'm just going to sit here and let them take effect. And I'm going to drink my coffee. And if I fall back asleep, then I fall back asleep. But you know what? yeah, that's it. A little bit of a reading update. I am 61% of the way through Symphony of the Lost Dreams. I'm having fun. I don't know if I told you guys last night, but the story has expanded. So we are now we're going to different kingdoms. We're meeting different kings. We're meeting subjects. Like, I feel like we're meeting a lot more characters in a much more expanded setting. And it's good. I like it. I like the fact that the first book was really kind of like tightened and focused. But the second book is like, okay, now that you've got that down pat, let's get on to the next part of this journey. I enjoyed that, the way that's paced, like from book 1 to book 2. So just gonna keep reading that for today and see how far we get into it. I think my Kindle says I have 2 hours and 17 minutes left in the book, so we'll see. We'll see, because I don't know about you guys, but if my Kindle says I have 2 hours left in the book, I'm gonna finish that book in 1 hour and 58 minutes. I don't know what that says about me. I don't know what it says about you if you do it too, but solidarity. I think I tried to record in the car outside of Barnes, but there was somebody that I think caught on to what I was doing. And then he I don't know if he did it on purpose. In my mind, he did it on purpose, because why did it take you so long to leave the parking lot? But just sat in his car, and I just felt like I could feel eyes on me. So yeah, I was really awkward in those clips, and I'm not going to share them because I'm just really awkward to begin with. So it doesn't take much for anything to make me more awkward. Anyways, I went to Barnes because I was reading The Bear and the Nightingale from the library. I got the first 3 chapters in I got through the first 3 chapters in, I don't even know. It was minutes. It did not take me an hour. And I loved it. I loved it so much. I don't know what it is. I think it's because we already got a little bit of this Russian folklore immediately. And then the setting is just blistery and cold and just snowy and sleety, and the author set such a tone that I was immediately invested in the story. And then I continued reading, and we only met a handful of characters, but there was one specifically, and I was like, oh, I really like her. I wonder what part she's gonna play and everything. I'm not super attached, so if anything happens to her, I'll be fine. But I went to Barnes and I picked up my own copy of it, and I've already annotated it twice because I really like it. So I'm excited. I'm excited about that. Before I went out today, I did finish Symphony of the Lost Stars as well, and it was really good, you guys. Again, expanding the world out in this second book, letting us see so much more of the magic system, of the different characters, the different kingdoms within the land. I just feel like it just added something else to the story, and I think it's something fresh that'll keep it going. So I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. I have a lot of burning questions. But yeah, so that was fantastic. That was wonderful. And then picking up The Bear and the Nightingale after that, and immediately being just fully absorbed into the story. I loved it. I did get the second book to whatever this trilogy is called, the Winter Night trilogy. I did get the second book too. First of all, can we just talk about Del Rey flop? There's just something about a Del Rey book that's gonna get me. Their paperbacks are perfection. So, did I get the second book before I finished the first book? Yeah. Who do you think you are? So I'm going to sit on this couch and I'm going to chill for the rest of the night, and I'm going to read The Bear and the Nightingale. We'll see how far I get. It's a relatively short book, but I am reading it slowly because I just want to absorb the atmosphere so much. It just feels so perfect right now for the winter. I need to absorb all of it. I want there to be a blizzard outside, and it's not going to blizzard outside. So I'm going to pretend that I am one of the characters in this book. Maybe the main character. She's a little badass. She's a little badass already. I love her. Anyways. I'll check in with you guys later. The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. What a pleasant ass surprise. I am 57% of the way through because I'm doing the audiobook and the physical book. Oh, let me turn this down. You guys, I love it so much. It's a story that follows this young girl, Vasya, and the story is set in this older Russian time period, right? There's villages and there's lords, and oh my god, it's just so good. And the monks travel, or the priests, travel from village to village, and the monks travel like village to village trying to spread the gospel of Christianity around. And it's just so good. It's just fantastic the way that the author is merging together this very like grim, brutal Russian winter with this like almost whimsical magical system. Like you have creatures, you have house spirits, and then you have obviously like the god that they believe in or whatever, but the people leave little things behind for the house spirits. Like there's one that guards the woods, there's one that guards the door, there's one that's in the barn with the horses, there's one that's in the oven. Like it's just so good. And unfortunately you have an aspect of religion that comes into play where the religion is directly in contrast with this like magic system of these beings, these spirits. And Vasya can see them and she can talk to them, and she has like really cool powers, and she's just like this spunky, feisty young girl, and she doesn't want to be tied down, but she's like fully aware that she is a woman in this world, so her job is to be tied down. And it just is fantastic. And it's so slow. It's you're really forcing me to just immerse myself, and it's not hard either because the author's writing is just beautiful. The way they've set this tone is just wonderful. I'm having so much fun, you guys. I'm having so much fun with this story. I'm relishing this book. It's so good. It's fantastic. This gives the exact feeling that I had when I was reading Empire of the Vampire, where I just felt so enamored with the story. I just felt obsessed immediately, like infatuated, like I need more. I'm really glad that I have the first two books because this is fantastic. One of the best books I've read all year. I love it so much. And I think that I really do enjoy when you have a little bit of like whimsy going on, but also completely balanced with this like dark, grim world. I liked that in The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I loved how she had this like very cutesy, whimsical idea of the fae and the fairy world, but then also there was just like this aspect of brutality to the world and to the characters. And I'm getting the same tone, the same feeling from The Bear and the Nightingale. This is all I've done all day. It is like 8 something on a Sunday, and all I have done today is read this book and rot on this couch. I'm reading very, very slow though. And there was a unexpected impromptu nap in there. I didn't mean to do that. It just kind of happened. But it was good because before that I had been scrolling on my phone for entirely too long. So my body was like, shut down, restart, and then I woke back up again, and I've been reading since then, among some of my chores, of course. But I'm loving this story so much. This is perfect for the winter. Like, I wish it was blizzarding outside. I wish there was like a stage 5 blizzard. I don't know if that's how they rate blizzards, but I wish there was like 6 feet of snow outside. It just fits the winter vibe so well. Like, fireplace going, cozy ambiance, like dim lighting. It's fantastic. It's so good. The writing is beautiful. The characters are wonderful and multi-layered. And like, I hate some of them, but I love some of them. But I'm really on the fence, and I don't really understand if I think I understand these characters. It's great. It's fantastic. And now that I've gushed for like a good 5 minutes about this book, we're going to finish The Bear and the Nightingale. I would like to finish it tonight. How much longer do I have? Based on the audiobook, though, I still have 5 hours. And I don't know what that would be at 1.5, because that's what I've been reading at. 3.5 hours. I mean, I could get it done, possibly, but I don't want to go to bed that late, to be honest. I really didn't want to go to bed at midnight. But yeah, I'm going to see how much more of it I can read tonight. I'm loving it. And I've been annotating just random moments where, like, the writing speaks to me. The characters say something very impactful. Like, what is it that Vasya says? And I was like, girl, no. Hold on. Vasya is speaking to the priest, the missionary priest that comes, or I guess he's sent. He's like assigned to this town because they want to get him out of Moscow. Like, the big guy in Moscow doesn't want him there. So they send him to the town, the village where Vasya is from. And she's in a conversation with him, and she says, you are right. I am foolish. I was born for a cage after all. Convent or house? What else is there? And it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because like she's so full of life and curiosity, and she's adventurous. She just wants to see so much of the world, and she's so attune with the world as well, but yet she's being forced into this box where she really only has two choices, and it's either be a nun or be a wife, be a mother. And it's just heartbreaking because I fear her spirit will break. I mean, she's the main character, so I guess it may be safe to assume that she doesn't break, but that's my fear as I'm reading, is like, is something going to happen that is going to break my girl's soul? Because let me tell you something, I love Vasya, and she's a child. I think she's like 14 or 15, but she just is so, her personality is just so intoxicating. I love her so much. I'm really having such a good time with this story, you guys. I have read bangers this weekend. Symphony of the Lost Dreams, and now The Bear and the Nightingale. I'm having a really good reading weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. I was gonna make myself tea or something like that, but I feel full. The only thing I might do is drink some Advil because my cramps are killing me a little bit. Hi, hello. I wanted this vlog, hold on. I wanted this vlog to go a little bit longer because I wanted to see if I could finish Iron Gold in it, but it's not gonna happen. It's Monday night and I'm going to my parents on Wednesday night for the holiday, so reading is not a priority right now. I just did the dishes from yesterday because I got really lazy last night and I didn't do the dishes before I went to bed. That's one of my like New Year's resolutions, I guess. I just want to be better about being organized and like keeping things where they need to be. I am really glad with how this reading vlog went, despite the fact that I didn't fit in the book that I said I was going to read, Mind Your Business. I made it through the first and second book of the Symphony series by Marie Lau. I am so pissed off. Look at how Amazon delivered that. Like, do you see that? It's like all messed up. And I got another one. It was a Mariana Zapata book that I really wanted. And there's like a chunk of it missing in the spine. Like somebody just nibbled on it on the way here. I'm annoyed. So I ordered replacements from Amazon. But anyways, finished those two. The author was kind enough to send me an arc of Symphony of the Lost Dreams, which thank goodness, because I ended up starting it the day before it actually came out. So it's really good, you guys. It's really good. If you like a fantasy romance and you want something that's paced a little bit slower, like I think this is a great starter fantasy romance, because the first book you're very much so focused on the main characters and like that main relationship budding between them. But when you get into book two, it expands. Like she took us all over the place. We met a whole bunch of people. The stakes got higher as I kept reading. Like she just did a really good job as far as like pacing things out from one book to the next without it being 1,000 pages or like overwhelming or anything. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait for the next one to come out. That's going to be the end of this vlog. I'll see you for the next video. As always, thank you and happy reading.